Hello everyone, welcome to another Let's Play of Stardew Valley. My name is Anna Mardal. This is our 15th Let's Play of Stardew Valley, and it is day 16 of summer. Alright. I confess I have slept since our last session, and I have no idea what we were doing, but based on my inventory, I can see that I wanted to make another lightning rod. So, let's go place that outside. Now we just pray for rain. Hops, as advertised by the television, bloom every day once they start. They're kind of a slow starter, but once they start, they go. It looks like I wanted to visit Clint today, in addition to anything else we might be planning. It's going to be clear and sunny all day tomorrow, and the spirits feel neutral today. Not the best fortune for breaking open geodes, but I've never been very good at holding them all in reserve for weeks on end, waiting for... I just want to get them out of my inventory. Neutral isn't so bad, right? We'll see if we can resist the temptation. Hey, maybe if we're lucky I'll forget to have them crack them open. We'd really like to oh, he has our hoe, so we need to go pick that up. Yeah, forgot about that. And we'd really like to have him do our watering can, but I'm hesitant to lose the use of it for several days when the melon harvest is going to be kind of close timing-wise in terms of getting them all harvested before summer is over. I could, I suppose, employ some sprinklers, but I'm a little alarmed by that. We have not had a single newspaper turn into cloth, and I find myself genuinely concerned that maybe that isn't an option anymore, or possibly the incident rate of cloth was patched to be a little bit lower, or who knows? I don't know. Alright, we're going to wait for just a second on more copper. There are other things we can do with our money. It's not like we're hurting for things to do. And in fact, I'm going to take my trusty sword with us. and leave my bait behind. Okay. Off we go into the wild blue yonder. We do need to keep checking the beach every day for shells, and I have been falling behind on that because it's an easy thing to forget for me. So while I'm thinking about that, let's go do that. Hey Marnie. Good morning, Haley. I guess country living isn't so bad. If I lived in the city, I might start to miss all the trees. So you can tell that she's kind of sweetened on the country since she's sweetened on us. And that's sweet. I like that. We are, of course, currently friends and not in a romance with each other, because the game designer specifically set it up so that you cannot fall into a romance with someone without having proactively gone and made that happen and given your consent, which is nice. I actually like that quite a lot, because there are people who don't want to experience romance in games, which is perfectly valid. And there are people like me who are going to feel guilty if somebody falls in love with us and we have to break their heart. I don't like breaking people's hearts. Okay, we're going to drop off the frozen tear. And we are going to drop off this ancient seed. Normally, I would not give Gunther... Oh, cool, ancient seeds. Could these still grow? Ancient seed recipe. Blueprints for crafting ancient seeds. Interesting. I wonder if that was a patch too. Used to, back in the day, it was wise to keep your first ancient seed for yourself so that you could plant it. But, hey, we got Clint up to yellow. But we have 2 ancient seeds. So lucky. So there was no need to hold one back. And you'll have to pay me a fee, of course. Alright. So in order to get iron or steel tools, we do need 5 iron bars each, which will be a challenge right now. We don't have a lot of iron, but we finally hit the frozen levels where iron is more plentiful. So, and we could leave the copper watering can here, but the question is whether. So let me think. Today's the 16th. Melons take, I think, 18 days to grow, and I have no idea how many days they've had already. In terms of what's left in summer, there's the last week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then there's this week, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I really don't want to risk this, so we're just going to have to turn in the copper watering can later on in the season, whenever it's getting closer to fall, after we've harvested the melons, or if we get a really good day of rain. If it was going to rain, then I wouldn't mind losing a day. It's losing 2 or even possibly 3 days that's the problem. Okay. We don't have a lot of health or energy at the moment, and I could take a bath in the hot tub. Oh, I said if we were lucky I'd forget to have him chop open the geodes, and I did forget to have him chop open the geodes. That's fine. Excuse me. I'm so tickled I'm coughing. But I think rather than hit the hot springs, I think I would rather just mentally prepare for the dive that we're about to do in the mines to be relatively short. We're not trying to get to the 45th level, we're just trying to get some iron. This isn't like a rush, get everything you see. So of course it's going to tempt me with the crystals on the frozen levels can sometimes yield treasures when you break them with your sword. In case you're wondering why I'm doing it. Well, you guys were very energetic, weren't you? Really, the frozen levels are, in my opinion, the best. They have bats, which you need bat wings. They have little coal monsters, which you do need coal. There's the bat. I knew I heard one. They have iron, which you will always need plenty of. He didn't drop a bat wing. That's just rude. That's what that is. Maybe you will drop a bat wing. You guys are aggressive today. What is going on? I would like to have a better sword. The fact that we don't is a source of disappointment to me. We'll get one eventually, but it would make things a little bit easier right now. If we could kill things a little bit faster. There we go. Oh, that's why it looks funny. Don't need this stone. I think I heard him like that. It really is. Oh, hello. That's another neat thing about the ice levels. They will give you winter forage items, which is kind of cool because it means that if you're lucky, you can get the winter forage Junimo set before winter hits, which is obviously very cool. I need to keep an eye on the time. It's almost 7. I said we weren't going to try to... Oh, nice. What do I give up for it? Cola. I'll give up a cola. I said I wasn't going to try to go downstairs to 45, but we're actually surprisingly close, all things considered. Oh goodness, what a temptation. What about you? Defense is +1 and immunity is +2. Okay. Oh, they're hideous. Well, sometimes you just gotta wear bright blue boots. I feel like Haley from Order of the Stick would understand our predicament. Oh my goodness. This is so classic. You have a million things in your inventory, so you're gonna get all the coolest stuff ever. Honestly, gonna throw the cave carrot, but I'm not gonna throw the cave carrots away. I'm gonna eat them. I've got cave carrots at home. Alright. Now where's that bat? There you are. And I don't want to lose track of time. I've still got to carry all our stuff home. But I want that. And I want that. And with that we will go home rather than be greedy. Okay. Really, the ice levels are just the best. Oh my god, those boots. I can see those boots from Mars. Those are bright. And it's not even like I can put our old boots on because I've already tossed them. I made a judgment call. I'm not going to say that judgment call was a good one. I don't know what immunity means. You know, it's +1 defense, +2 immunity. I don't know if that's against... Okay, we need to pick those up, but tomorrow. Well, we might have time tonight. I don't know what immunity means. If it's like immunity to status effects or, you know, what. Okay. You go in there, you go in there. All the metals go in there. All the dead animal things go in there. Dead monster things. Okay. Then we're going to pull back out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that comes out. And okay, there we go. In you go. Oh, that reminds me. Sword goes in as well. Bait comes back out. Okay. Copper goes over there. You go in there. You go in there. Well, actually, we'll put you in the journal bin. And then let's go harvest mushrooms before the night passes us by. Before the parade passes by, I'm gonna go and taste Saturday's highlight. Alrighty. The red mushrooms are poisonous. And it never stops being amusing when you're in the caves and you desperately need to trim down your inventory or you need food and without thinking, you just chomp down on a poisonous mushroom because you forgot to check whether or not it was safe to eat. Most things are safe to eat. Most things that can be eaten are safe to eat. Red mushrooms are not. Level up. Level 3 combat. Plus 5 hit points. And we can now make roots platter. Or we could if we had a kitchen. We should do something about that. Alright. What saith the television? It's going to be clear and sunny all day. The spirits are in a good humor. So might be time to think about getting those geodes smashed open. Okay. I feel like our blueberries are growing slow. Do you think he nerfs blueberries, or do you think I'm just misremembering how long they take? You know, when I was a kid, games didn't get updated. What they released on release day was what you had, warts and all. And sometimes that was bad, because there could be bugs. Sometimes games were unplayable. You'd think they wouldn't be able to release a game if it was unplayable, but that was not always the case. But in other ways, there was something rather comforting about the fact that you wouldn't get to understand a gameplay only to have it completely change the next day because of a patch that changed everything. I've actually, games like Not Tonight have made me paranoid about Let's Plays. I leave the game open and turn off updates so they can't get updated. Because, you know, there was an update mid-Let's Play that completely broke the game and made my videos, you know, we had all those troubles with, I couldn't get past that one area because of a bug. And, you know, then you have things like Long Live the Queen, where there were updates, and some of those updates were really cool, but other updates I still to this day feel like were cheap additions patched in to try to make some of the skills more relevant than they originally were, like mathematics and stuff. So, where was I going with this? I have no idea. Oh, because I had asked, did you think maybe he nerfed the blueberries? And I feel like I remember reading something about that, but I don't remember what. So, today is Sam's birthday. And wouldn't you know it, I just tossed my last JoJo Cola. So we're gonna have to go to the bar and buy another one there. Or we could try to fish one up, but that's kind of relying on chance more than I would like to. So, let's take a topaz for Clint. The jade needs to go to the museum. The frozen geode needs to go to the Junimo board. I always forget and crack them open, but one of them needs to go to the Junimo board. The Junimo board also wants a frozen tier, which I don't remember if I turned it or not. I don't think I did. So we're going to turn that in. While we're going, just because I can, we'll take the winter route. We'll take this common mushroom. And we will take this sunflower. And this red mushroom. And this corn. And this maple syrup. And this iron bar. And I think that is enough for just at the moment. Cool beans. Alright, and we're gonna go get, like I said, Sam a gift. Here we go. So let me think out loud here. Things we're saving up for. We want a bigger house. I think that's 10,000 gold. Not cheap. We want a chicken coop. That's 4,000 gold. We could buy one of those today. We're not going to, but we could. We want a bigger backpack, which is 10,000. Okay, for the fall foraging, we're going to drop off this mushroom here. And that is all. And for the winter foraging, we're going to drop off this winter root that we got in the cave system. And that is all. We're going to drop off, oops, this corn, and that is all that we're going to drop off over here. We're going to drop off this maple syrup. This frozen geode. This sunflower, this red mushroom. We're going to drop off this frozen tear, and we're going to drop off this iron bar. And then last but not least, we're going to pay 2,500 to the vault. And for that we get 3 chocolate cakes. So not the best trade we've ever made in our lives. But, You win some, you lose some. Oh man, there's Sam. You know where else you can get a Joja Cola? At the Joja Mart. Costs a little bit more than in the bar, but which again strikes me as, oh no, it's the same as in the bar. We can also get Joja wallpaper and a Joja Cola light fixture. Oh. Oh, I was gonna say, see, at Pierre's store they're 10 gold for wheat seeds, and here they're 12. They're more expensive, which to me feels a little bit like cheating because okay, I have to stop and think. You remembered my birthday. Thank you. This is great. And Jody likes grapes. Thank you. This makes my day really special. Okay. But the whole point of the Joja Mart is that it's driving Pierre out of business because it's so cheap. I guess you have to buy a membership, like a Costco or a Sam's Club membership. Maybe that's the difference. Because I don't buy a membership, because if you buy a membership, then the community center shuts down. So possibly that's the reason. But it still feels like cheating. I should be tempted to shop there, and I should feel guilt. I should lay awake at night and feel bad because Pierre needed that money. I mean, that's how I feel about Walmart, so give me more pain. Okay. Well, hi, Abigail. I would love to live in an old farmhouse like you. The creak of the floorboard, the slow plumes of dust whispering through the rafters. There's something special about an old building, isn't there? Sure. I mean, it's also really cold and drafty. I'm reminded of, what is it? It's in Sense and Sensibility when Willoughby is saying that if he had all the money in the world, he'd tear down Cum Magna and rebuild it up to be just like the Dashwoods' home. And, you know, Eleanor says, with creaky floorboards and a chimney, a fireplace that smokes, right, you know, teasing him because the home is not a grand one or a comfortable one in many respects. And Willoughby, the romantic, is absolutely everything. Every last imperfection, because this is the home I have truly been happy in. I don't remember if that exchange is in the book or if it was just added for the Emma Thompson movie, but which is such a good movie. I love it very much, and I'm not a big Austen fan, but I love that movie. I love Sense and Sensibility. Don't like Pride and Prejudice much, not as much as I feel like I'm supposed to, because everyone likes Pride and Prejudice. I'm not a big fan of Pride and Prejudice, but I love Sense and Sensibility. And of course, you can't watch that movie anymore without missing out on him. He was such a good actor. No. I think my timer stopped. Oh, I should have changed the batteries. So I have no idea how long we've been playing. I have no idea how long we've been playing. That's nerve-wracking because I'm trying to keep these to an hour exactly. Okay. Well, there's nothing I can do about it right now. So we have to just keep going, and then we'll deal with it later. It's disorienting. I always keep an eye on the time, and I lost track. Okay. So we don't have very much money to spend because I spent it on the chocolate cake, actually. Man, I couldn't remember what your reward was, and I had hoped it would be something useful. And that was not, in my opinion, particularly useful, but... Alright, and that was really the wrong direction to do the tree, but it is what it is. Okay. The wilderness farm has a lot of bushes taking up real estate on the farm, as you can see. You can chop those down. You're not stuck with them forever. But if you do chop them down, the bushes are gone for good. They do not grow back. So you want to be really sure that you want to be rid of them before you start taking them all down. And some of them, not all of them, some of them make berries in the spring or fall. And obviously you definitely don't want to chop those down unless you don't care about berries, in which case I guess it doesn't matter, you can do what you want. I kind of think I want to chop down these because they represent an impediment to getting in the cave each time. You have to sort of twine your way around and through everything. But again, we'll wait and see. Hey, baby kitty. Alright. So we've got some copper to play with. And we have one new grown tree down here to tap. So for that we will need wood. And we have wood, so I probably could have... I feel like it needs something else. Oh, you have to have the copper in your inventory. Alright, tapper. Okay. Right now, I am just kind of, you may have noticed we're gathering actually a lot more items than we used to. Things have kind of exploded productivity-wise. And right now I'm just kind of throwing everything willy-nilly into a chest. But I tend to try to not save too much because your pack rack tendencies can you want to have a good balance so that you are still selling stuff and making money, but you're not coming up empty when you need things for a quest. So, or to craft or whatever else. I'm going to hang on to... Did we ever sell an iron bar? Collections. No, we have not sold an iron bar, so we'll sell one iron bar. And I don't think there's anything there else that we need to sell. I'm not going to sell any of this because you really are going to use it all. Although, I guess there is no collections for like pine cones and maple seeds, because I know I've sold them a couple times now, so I guess there's just no market for that. That's fine. I don't know that I think we sold a piece of hardwood. Yeah, there's a hardwood. Okay. Alright, so nothing in here I need to sell. Go back to collections. And I see a red mushroom and a morel, but I don't see the other kinds of mushrooms. So let's go ahead and take the common and the chanterelle. We'll take a cave carrot, sweet pea and sunflower. Did we sell those? I see a sunflower and I see a sweet pea, so yes. Spangle, I'm sure we sold one of those. Okay, those should have all been one sold of, because if only because there would have been and then we don't need to sell individual fish because the fish collections are filled out by catching them, not by selling them. So don't remember if I sold a refined quartz. Don't remember if the refined quartz is on the list, but we're gonna throw one in just in case. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sign off here because I think it's been an hour. I have no idea though, so we will find out. I will either see you in the next Let's Play, or I'll see you in a few minutes going, and we're back, it was only 20 minutes or whatever. But just in case, this has been this has been another Let's Play of Stardew Valley. My name is Anna Mardell, and I will see you in the next Let's Play. Thank you so much for coming along with me. Bye-bye. Good news! Okay, good news. We've got 20 more minutes to go. I didn't really want to stop playing anyway, so... Oh, that'll teach me to to check my timer batteries. Okay, so it's Thursday the 18th. It's gonna be clear and sunny all day, of course. Summer is known for its lightning storms. If you know how to craft a lightning rod, you can harvest the electricity and create battery packs. These can be sold or used for crafting. Yeah, we'd really like to, too. But if we don't get a storm, there's not much I can do. Okay. Hello, hops. We also really need to craft a keg. And I keep thinking that we'll get the recipe any day now, and we haven't, so that's a little disconcerting. I want to relocate these. Oh, I can't. That's fine. We'll get them tomorrow. Oh, blueberries. I love harvesting the blueberries and the cranberries and the way they just kind of spruce everywhere. It feels like a real bounty that you're picking up. Okay, we're not going to sell the gold corn because the gold corn is for the Junimo. Please don't let me have salt. Okay, there we go. So we just need 2 more gold corn. We will wrest it from the land with our hands. Okay. Alright, Thursday the 18th. Nobody's birthday today. No holidays. It's just you, me, and the land. I think what we'll do is we'll have completed. I really do want to check the beach again for more beach shells, but I would also like to do a cave dive, and those are kind of on the opposite ends of the valley from each other. The beach is kind of inconveniently out of the way, in my opinion. It's useful if you're heading to Clint's house, because it's easy enough to just swing by and drop things and pick things up on your way to drop things off. But, and ditto the library. But if you're not going to Clint's house or the library, the beach is not particularly convenient. Okay. Let me see here. We need our sword. And is there any food we want to take with us? Defense, energy, and health. That's all I have. Okay. Summer tends to be your busiest month in terms of just raw farming activity. Oh, you know what we could do? We could get Robin Stardew. Assuming she works Thursdays. She might not. Shop open most days. What an interesting most days. Hey Alex, you must be getting pretty fit working on that farm all day. Oh, come on. Come on, little worms, make it worth my while. Nope, I not even low, but we've even turned the glass shards in before. A mixture of glass shards smoothed by centuries of ocean surf. These could have belonged to an ancient mosaic or a necklace. Or it could just be glass shards. If you stay in the sun a lot, it will make your hair lighter. But you don't get sunburned either. I just want a healthy amount of sunlight. Everything in moderation, right? Oh, this is a fun cutscene. So Haley is also a photographer. You don't see that a lot, but you can occasionally find her out in the forest with her camera. Oh, she's got the pretty eyes. Anna! The lighting is so nice right now. I had to come out and take nature shots. I've been trying to connect with the outdoors a little more. I want to know what it's like being a farmer. It's a way of life I've never really thought about until now. These cows are so cute. Hey, I have an idea. Let's take some pictures with these cows. You can show me how to approach one. I'll just set it to shoot on a timer. We should really get Marnie's permission, but... So we get some cute pictures of Haley hugging on the cow. Riding on the cow with our help. The cow throwing her off. Oh no, what will happen? Gif, she's covered in mud. That was fun, Anna, and these photos are hilarious. I'm gonna go home and take a shower now. Now, isn't that cute? Haley, the fashion icon who hates mud and grime, had fun riding on a cow and playing in the mud because she was with us. Need something? Alright, you know what? I think I am going to go ahead and invest. But if we're going to have Robin... Oh, we can't. Psh. I was going to clear out the area so Robin could put down a coop where I want it. And I forgot that where I want to put a coop is covered in stones right now. So we're gonna go mining. Because in order to get rid of those stones, we need a better pickaxe. That's alright. Off we go. Cut off the kitty cat. And I just know this video is going to go over because we had like 20 minutes left. But a day takes... If I knew how to use a sword, I would be exploring the caves by the mountain lake right now. It's nice and cool in there. I like Abigail a lot. She's got a lot of bravery and gumption. But she definitely does seem like she's kind of always on the verge of maybe biting off more than she can chew. Maybe not. Alright, that's enough. Let's go. 2 p.m. I have extremely strong emotions about all the bachelors and bachelorettes, and if you get me started, I'll just witter on for ages about all of them. I really like Haley a lot. I am a huge sucker for Sebastian. I definitely don't want to go swimming if that's what you're going to ask. Oh, you just stopped by to say hi. Sorry. Okay. So little goth baby. I love Haley. And I think I've mentioned she was my first romance choice. And I do really like how her character arc is about becoming less shallow and more thoughtful as a person. She, talks about coming to understand why someone would be a farmer, and she's not, as judgy about, when you first meet her, she's, kind of, what do you do on a farm all day? Kind of judgmental and almost like it's gross. And then through getting to know her, she starts to see why someone would choose the type of life that we've chosen. If I have, any kind of criticism of that, it would, I guess, just be that there's nothing wrong with liking fashion and not liking farming. And so, you don't want it to read as something that she needed to outgrow. She was fine as is. But, that's just me being picky at that point. I like her. I like her character arc. And really, honestly, the main reason I don't marry her is because, like, the first day I woke up married and I was like, what have you done to my house? To not like her room. So that's strike one for my OCD. It just didn't match anything. And the house decorating options for trying to match her were not robust at the time. I should check. There might be more now. So I don't usually marry Haley anymore. Then you have, like, we just saw Sebastian, and I like Sebastian so much. Sweet little goth boy who plays, Dungeons and Dragons, which, I mean, that's my catnip. But he wants so badly to get out of town and not stay here, not live here. When you get to know him, like, one of the things he shows you is he shows you his motorcycle and how he likes to ride out and look at the lights of the nearby town, and he's gonna go there someday and leave this little podunk village. And it feels almost wrong marrying him. Like, I haven't got, oh, look at the mother load over here. I haven't gotten his emotional journey up high enough with one of my characters to see if he starts to enjoy village life more like Haley does. But with Haley, it's like she hates village life, but it's not her dream to get out. She just hates that there's not more malls. With Sebastian, it feels more like if I marry him, I'm trapping him here, which is sad. I have the similar feelings about Penny too, because as you get to know her, she starts, oh, it really made me sad. She starts talking about how she's never left town, and she used to think she would and she'd get away, and more now she's realizing that she'll never leave town. And it's, I guess, supposed to be sweet because it's like, oh, she's falling in love with you, but honestly it feels like the death of her dreams. there's a lot of people online who, of all things, slut shame Penny. Which, I mean, honestly, if you were slut shaming a video game character, then rethink your entire life, please. Because how can that possibly be healthy for you? But there's a lot of people who slut shame Penny because they think that she and Sam were an item before she met you. And they may well have been. Sam is your rival for her affection. And they work well together as a couple, I think. They have absentee parent issues to bond over. But I do kind of get the feeling that Penny's, as much as she loves you, that she's kind of marrying you because... Oh, crap. Oh, no, I lost track of time. Not our time, game time. I do kind of get the impression that she's marrying you because... In part, because she doesn't feel like she has any other options. It's, you know, it's... She does love you, but I think she also kind of feels trapped in this village. And what I really would like to do, and what I wish the game gave me an option to do, is I would like to give Penny, like, money to go to college and see the world and, you know, go off for a couple of years and live your life. And if you want to come back then and marry me, then yeah, heck yeah, let's do that. But the game does not give me that option. Let me send Penny to college. If you love someone, let them go to college. And you've got the money. You're like, eventually we will be farmer moneybags. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Alright, you go in there. You go in there. You go in there. Okay, nice. Okay, what we really need... That's where all my stone is. I was trying to figure out why I had so little stone. We might just have 5 irons. Awesome. That would be enough for our pickaxe, and then we can clear out that area for the coop, and then we can build a coop. And how much time do I have on my timer? Okay, we're all right. I thought, honestly, I was afraid we'd be doing worse than we actually are. I worry too much. Story of my life. And then tomorrow, I'm going to put the bait there because I want to remember to move the crab pots. I'm going to put them somewhere else. You can do that, you know. Oh, how long does the iron smelter take to smelt iron? Okay. There ought to be one more lightning storm. Surely the lightning storms are at least partially crafted or scripted events so that you can have one last, because it's not fair to have all the lightning storms at the beginning of summer when you can't possibly craft. I can't remember if fall has any. Okay, that's... Oh, you crumbs. Okay, now we sleep for the night. Level 4 mining. Pickaxe proficiency, and we have the ability to transmute stuff into iron. Okay. So, what's the weather? Okay, that's enough for... Boom, there we go. Okay, that was another Let's Play of Stardew Valley. We are for real stopping this time, because that's been an hour. tomorrow is the 19th. It's Demetrius's birthday, and it's a Friday, so I need to remember to visit the Traveling Caravan. Hands up if you think I'll remember. I'll probably forget. But hey, we'll see. There's hope springs eternal in the human breast. Thank you for coming along with me on these. If you're watching these, I really appreciate it. It means a lot to me that you're here. I hope that this has been fun and relaxing for you. I will see you in the next Let's Play. Once again, my name is Anna Murdahl, and this has been Stardew Valley. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.